sec. Just confirm audio video is good for you.
Yes, Shri.
Fantastic. Just a sec. Let me. So how is it going? Weekend's preparation towards examination going well? Good.
Good. Okay.
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 This exam is a tricky exam, right? Where we can't tell I'm ready. So we have to feel okay. It's okay. Going well. Right. So I believe that some of us are having an exam date already planned.
Yes.
Okay. So when is the date? Is it in the April, May, June? Which month it's coming in? Not planned the date?
June.
June is the date. Okay, good. All right. First, welcome you all. This is Sunday prayers. People watching from YouTube, LinkedIn, and Zoom here. Thanks for being here. And we discuss every week to talk about how is your progress going on. And we pick up a couple of questions and we'll address this question. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. First, we'll start with the preparation process. People who getting for the examination. On your preparation, you should also understand that PMI is not changed anything in the syllabus in the last few years. So we are expecting some change in the syllabus coming soon. But PMI not announced the date yet, but there could be something coming because of PMBOK 8th edition coming up. If you're planning for the examination, I would recommend to work it out in the next few months and close it. Let us not drag too long. That's not going to be helpful for us. So that's the state right now. Whereas currently the exam pattern is the same. You have 180 questions, to 30, 40 minutes. It goes on to 30 minutes. And you will have nearly 170 questions in the same format, multiple choice. Whereas you also get some questions drag and drop, which is also called a match the following. Yeah, you do that. And you do also get multiple response answers. This is a format they're following. Whereas for PMI ACP, we have 120 questions and it goes for 3 hours exam. It's a new syllabus, so subject is so interesting. And we are also seeing that every other week, some people clearing the exam and they say that Agile intensity level is really good. So somebody is really interested in Agile, very deep Agile needed for you, would recommend to go for PMI ACP certification. Okay. With this, let's get inside. I have a few more people joined. Hey, hello everyone. Thanks for joining. And one more time, ask here: is anyone having an exam in this month? And if so, have you started practicing 40 or 60 questions? Is anyone tried this exam and how is it going? Meantime, I'll pick up some questions to share. Right. Praveen, you're speaking to me?
Yes, good morning, Sri.
Hey, yes, Praveen.
Yeah, I started preparing the full mock actually. Yeah, but I am struggling to complete the full questions. I'm reaching till 150 and 160. I need to increase my speed.
So when it comes to 150, all your time is over. Oh, wow.
Yes, right.
So,
Well, around 160 I'm reaching,
okay.
and
160
my
is a good
score.
good number. But are you taking breaks in between?
Yes, I'm following all the processes, like taking 10 minutes break and
Nice.
again getting refresh and
That's
all.
good. That's
Okay.
actually good. That's
So,
actually good.
so if you talk about the overall score, it is in between around 90.
Sorry, what is the
So if
score
I
you said?
attempt it, last time it was 89.
89 percentage.
No, sorry. Out of 180 questions, 89s were correct.
Okay. All right. So 50 plus or 50 percentage.
Yes,
Okay. So you took time to analyze what happened in the exam.
yes.
Okay.
Uh,
What area you found you are lagging?
some of the knowledge area I need to improve.
Mm.
So if you talk about the conceptually,
Mm-hmm.
say for example, uh, Pareto analysis, Pareto diagram.
Mm.
So I can talk one or two sentences about it. But if I'm getting any specific questions to that, I'm lacking with the knowledge, with the decision making.
Okay. Okay, so more reading needed in some areas. So you noted down those areas.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay, good. You're doing that. When you say speed of a question reading, 160 is fine because in main exam your speed will be a little more higher. For the reason that it's a main exam, you know that you push yourself, so shouldn't be a problem. But is it reading in the sense you reread certain questions a few times? Is it something which consumes your time? For example, there is a question which talks about Pareto chart, which you said. You couldn't digest and you couldn't come to a conclusion. So you read this question 3 times.
Is it
Or
happening?
it's happening?
Most
Okay.
of the time.
Okay. So why I'm asking this is in main exam also this could happen where you will see a question, but you couldn't conclude it. You will keep reading. Sometimes you will read it, but your brain is not processing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I observe that I'm spending 3-4 minutes on the same questions and I'm not moving forward. I'm feeling like that I can answer that. But at the end, in hurry, I will submit it and go to the next question.
You submit after 3 minutes, right? After 3 minutes of
Yeah,
already you
3-4
lost
minutes.
1.5 minutes.
Yeah, right. I would have attempt another remaining questions.
I have seen many people like this. They spend 3-4 minutes in a question. Then they say, okay, let me choose something. They'll choose a C. For example, they choose C. They go to next question. After going to the next question, their brain is still thinking about the previous question. Man, kind of, right? So is there any answer or solution for that? There won't be one silver bullet because each one is unique in nature. You are unique. I may be different of choosing the answers. But recommendation is when you read a question and you read the last line of the question, last line carefully, what a manager has to do, what a practitioner has to do, what a team has to do, you will see the closest answer you can bring for this last line. And you read one time, you didn't get it. It's okay. You read second time, still you don't get it. But some hint will happen. Your instinct will tell maybe B is a good answer, but I'm not sure. I would say such kind of questions, choose answer B or C, put it for a review. There is a review flag in the question. Mark it for review and move away. Move away. Now, what will happen is in an exam of a 60 question, the first slot, nearly 20 question will be like this. You got an answer, but you're not sure. Your instinct will tell that could be right. Many times your instincts will be right. So choose that answer and move away. Don't stay there. By constantly moving, you give yourself a confidence. Okay, I'm choosing what I know clearly and I'm moving. You keep moving. And come to 60th question. Now you choose, there is a button in PMI exams. You choose it. It will pick up all the questions which you mark for review. Let's say you mark 20 questions for review. In just 20 questions, when you come back and see nearly 8 or 11 questions, you will feel that's the right answer. Because after some time, your brain process it. It will tell out of 20 questions, 8 or 11 will be right. You will say, okay, yeah, that's right. That's why I choose correctly. Okay. Maybe 7 or 8 questions you have to focus what to read. Maybe you'll reread it, those things. This can go for another 78 minutes. What I mean here is, when you answer the exam hall, when you see a question which is tricky for you, don't need to stay there. Believe your instinct after reading the last line of the question. This could be an answer. Choose it and move forward. Don't stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a one way of reviewing stuff. But in a main exam, don't go too much of questions for review. 7, 8, 10, that's enough. Too much of review, if you keep it, that also becomes a burden for us. So keep it a less amount of review.
Okay. So
Yep.
in main exam, we have options to review it. So since we already talked that, we cannot go back. Suppose we have submitted 60 questions. Okay. And we cannot go back, right? And modify the answers. So when
Every
we will get
60
the time?
question will be locked. You cannot go back.
Yes. So before submitting the 16th answer, we
You
need
should.
to review the
Yes.
prior answers.
It will give you a pop-up, it will give an indication, system will give an indication, hey, you have this question for review. So you will take a look of it, but you cannot go back. Yep.
Thank
All
you so
right,
much.
good. You have tried a full exams, Praveen. Stay confident. Sure, it'll improve.
Sure. Thank you so much,
Right?
Shri.
Fantastic. Okay, that's Praveen. Quick listening before I share the question. Is anyone else getting for the exam?
Hi Shri, I'm
Hey,
Prajwal.
Prajwal, what's
Yeah.
happening?
So I was in from the batch of July.
Hmm.
So later on, I just attended the classes and I was not frequent with the classes and I just discontinued. And from the
Hmm.
month of January 2025, I started restarted with the classes, listening to classes, and regularly worked with the preparation every
Mm-hmm.
day around morning and evening, around 2 to 3 hours every day consistently.
That's good.
And my progress is like for now I have completed 2 mocks.
Hmm.
One was on today and one was on 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
And first mock 180 full mock I got 62%,
Very good.
and today's I got 66%
Very good. It's improving, right? Progressing.
progressing.
Uh,
And I have attended 60 and 40 mocks, around more than 10 mocks till
nice.
now.
Mm-hmm.
So the range was around 60 plus percentage
Very good.
for
Very
that.
good. Very good. Nice.
Uh, I have already paid the fees of exam like 2 3 weeks back just to be
Mm-hmm.
committed with my preparation.
Okay. You get
So
motivation.
yes, that's what. So I'm still waiting to book my exam slot.
Hmm. What is your tentative date in your mind?
Like I'm thinking of taking mocks up to 4 mocks, at least minimum
Hmm.
of 4 mocks or 5 mocks.
Hmm.
So since it's already a 15 days over now,
Hmm. Okay.
a month, maybe month end or
Yeah, yeah. Before that, are you switching any projects in the coming days or switching different company?
no, in
No.
coming days not.
Okay. I'm just seeing, is there any time pressure for you? 62 and 66 looks good.
Okay.
How is your time management?
Time management I'm properly maintaining for like dividing all the question segments 60, first 60 within 80 85
Nice.
minutes or
Nice.
80 minutes,
Very
and
good.
another 60 within 60 70 minutes, within 70 minutes.
Nice to know. Very good. And is Agile available in your company, the way of working?
No, I'm into construction background, so Agile is not available.
Okay. So you read the books very well of Agile.
Yes.
Nice to know. Good. All right. So first thing, your scores are good. When you say 66, you attained in second attempt, which is really good. You can keep 2 weeks from now
Hmm.
and plan your exam date. For example, now I would say
Okay.
April end or May first week will be a good time for your exam, main exam.
Hmm. Okay.
Imagine you keep May 2nd, May 3rd as your exam, just a tentative, okay? So
Hmm.
you will have 20 days with you, 2 weeks
Okay.
plus. In this time, what you will do is you will first analyze the questions what you took in the last couple of exams, you do it. You will
Hmm.
plan another 3 more full exams.
Okay.
This time, 3 more full exams you will plan. Exam taking is one portion. The rest of that, after analyzing, you will find some topics like we
Hmm.
heard from Praveen, Pareto
Yes.
chart. Pareto comes in quality management. You will see
Correct.
how quality management is using Pareto chart. And if Pareto chart is coming in, who are the stakeholders? What kind of
Hmm.
communication? You will read some topics onto that. What I mean is, you should have the topics what you want to read, and you have to
Okay.
read in between these exams,
Okay.
right? And
Yes.
prepare a proper normal short Excel sheet or any place you store the information. What
Okay.
exam you took, what exam, how long it
Hmm.
took, what's the timing.
Yeah, maintaining that chat till now.
Are you in communication with me in the WhatsApp?
No, not yet. I thought of after getting into the
Sure.
second mock, let me share the details with you.
Okay, you are ready now. Now time
Yeah.
to share with me.
Yes.
If you can share with me your details, it will help me
Okay.
to guide you better.
Fine.
You are close to the exam. You're pretty close. Few more weeks, you're
Okay.
done.
Okay.
All right. That's
Yeah.
a joyful moment. And I'm seeing a PMI logo behind you. What is that?
No, I stay here in the room, so just to revise all the details, what I know, just to be committed
Okay.
with my preparation. I'm following some. rituals kind of preparation.
Nice.
Yes.
I see a poster of PMP. I think you see that poster, and I see a mirror behind you. Go near the mirror and say, I'm PMP, I'm PMP, isn't it?
So yes.
It's good, good. Please follow the rituals. It's
And
very
one more question is like while analyzing the questions what I have attended the wrong questions or the right questions, while
good.
analyzing it's taking some more time to analyze it, and I'm listing out down all the details or the all the missed part of the questions what I was not knowing, and later on I'm revising on that. So is that the correct way I'm following it?
Perfectly, perfectly. Don't feel shy, don't feel bad. It is eating your time.
Okay.
What you're doing is called investment.
Yes.
A person who invests very less in analyzing the question paper struggle hard in the main exam, which means the more you invest on this practice question papers, you understand the gap points and you start reading yourself properly. So
Okay.
analyzing should take time. When I say analyzing, you should not see, okay, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, or not that way. Why this is right? You have to read the last line. What is the logic given here for this answer? There will be explanation given. You have to see
Okay.
that, did I understand this explanation before I choose this answer? Is my explanation is actual what is given there? We have to compare it. Out of 180 questions, nearly 100 questions will match with your explanation. If it both works, you are in the same rhythm.
Okay.
If not, we are choosing answer by luck. I don't know how many times luck will work in main exam.
Yeah.
So I will go with your model where read the questions after the exam very well and
Mm.
see is this a logic mapping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Then keep me
Okay.
posted and good wishes
Yeah,
ahead.
sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, who else we have for the exam preparation?
I've planned my exam in June, Shri. I'm still
Tanusa. Yes, go ahead, Tanusa. In June, you said, is that right?
21st.
Very good.
21st. So, according to, so we completed our training classes last week,
Yep.
and I would say I'm 80% done reading the Rita book, like in detail, chapter wise.
Hmm.
And on quiz basis, weekly, I've taken 2 weekly quizzes, like 40 questions. Now I'm switching to 60 questions a week. And daily questions, sometimes I miss on answer. I mean, working on a daily basis, but I combine 2-3 days quizzes together, daily questions, and I work out with it. Now I just have the integration chapter left to read from the book, and after that, I thought I could listen to more of audio recordings, re-listen the classes. Actually re-listened twice while studying itself.
Very good.
So the plan is basically for the next 2 months, the plan is to read the chapters again thoroughly,
Very good.
and probably weekly twice attempt 60 for this month. For the next 2 weeks is weekly twice attempt 60 questions mock.
Very good. Very good.
And
Very good.
June, what my plan is, June fully to dedicate. I'll probably take complete work from home and 1 week off. So the plan is dedicating entirely to 5 to 6 full mocks. And I was also thinking to dedicate 1 or 2 weeks or 1.5 week to read through Agile Practitioner Guide, because from the WhatsApp messages group, what I see is it's 70% Agile from most of the people I'm listening recently who've cleared the exam in the last 2 weeks. So
Okay.
yeah,
Nice to know.
that's it for now.
Good to know. Good to know. If I remember correctly, you are from Merck.
Yes, correct.
Are they following Agile already?
Not really. It's hybrid actually. A few projects do have agile methodology, like the way of working is agile, but it is hybrid, I would say. It's not
Hybrid.
fully
Okay.
agile.
All right. So Agile Practice Guide is a good book to read. I will not deny that. If anyone is new, start from there. However, it is in Rita 11th edition, every chapter will have some reference to Agile. Are you seeing that part?
Yes, yes.
Right? For example, if you go to stakeholder management, they will tell in Agile what you have to look into that. Like a personas will be explained, some concepts of Agile will be explained, right?
Okay.
So reading Agile Practice Guide is a good, which you understand the base of Agile. But when you read the chapters like quality management, risk management, there will be some reference to Agile. You have to connect that here in this topic also. Right? That's important. Next question to you. You took 60 questions exam, is that right?
40. 60 is I'm starting from today. 40, I've taken 2 quizzes. First, I think the very first score I scored it with you, it was 50, and the second was 55, roughly around that. So this 50 to 70 mark is taking a
It's a
little
range, right?
time.
How is your time management there?
Time management, I'm dedicating daily 1.5 hours in the morning and weekends 4 hours, Saturday and Sunday.
Very good. That's on the reading part. On the test, what you took, how is your time management?
Time management was fine. I didn't have any in fact I had like 15 minutes left to review all the questions, just having a glance at it again.
Why so fast?
I don't spend much time. If I'm doubtful, I do keep the question, like I just write it in a paper that I have to probably review question 22, and then I just move ahead. I don't break my head behind that, and I come back again review the question.
Yeah, I know we are used with this habit in academics. We write all the question paper, and then we'll keep last 15 minutes to review all the question, which is nice. It's okay to use full time also. Keep this in mind. It's okay to use full time also. For example, if I have 40 questions, I will use the full time needed for the 40 questions. Maybe I'll keep a couple of minutes to see 1 or 2 questions. In 40 question means how many minutes you have taken? 1 hour, right? 60 minutes you have taken.
1 hour, 60 minutes.
Right. In 60 minutes, if I'm saving 15 minutes there, which means I'm running very fast in my question. What I'm trying to say here. Sometimes when you read the question faster, we may miss some of the keyword to observe that would have led to choose an answer. Maybe if I given 10 seconds more for this question, I would have captured that keyword. That would have helped me. But again, keep in mind, I have many people who have did the exam in a very short time, but a high scores and cleared the exam. So there is no standard rule that you have to use all the time. In case if you feel your scores are dropping a little bit, in case you see that you could have done better when you analyze, you see that, I read it, man, maybe I didn't think about it. If you feel like that in your exam, could be one of the reason we are reading faster. So it is a nature, at least from India, Asia, we read fast, we speak fast, right? If you go and talk to an American or talk to any people in Europe, they'll say, slow down, slow down, slow down. Why so urgency? Slow, right? Because we tend to be too fast. It's a nature. But in exam, I don't expect to be that fast. One question goes 1 minute, 20 seconds. So you can take 30, 40 seconds to read a question. Slowly, it is step by step by step by step. And then analyze for 10 seconds and then choose the answer. Because each question is a scenario. So your brain need that digestion time. So give that time. Yeah. Very good. So are you in touch with me in the WhatsApp with your scores?
Yes, I think I pinged you once for when I did the first mock. The second mock I did not. The third mock I'm taking it today. I've dedicated Sundays for mock exams because Sunday is just quizzes and analyzing the quiz. First half I do the quiz, second half I analyze it.
Very good, very good. Please do that. Keep me posted on your progress. But the date, what you're saying is May, June. We will see, do we need to go that far after you practice some more? Because you read 80% of the book. Is that correct?
Yes, because during classes itself, I kept with the schedule. Every week you used to complete two schedules, right? I made sure the next week I finished those 2 reading in the data itself.
Very good. I can see that you're already the first bench person in school. So what we can do is you don't need to wait till that timeline. We will give time till end of April. By end of April, since you read already 80% of the subject, already you are qualified to take 60 question and 180 question. You are. But still, for the benefit of your preparation, let's give some more time. 1 or 2 weeks from now, let's take 180 question. In this 180 question, we will see your stamina. When I say stamina, 40 question writing is different. 60 is different. When you go to 180, the stamina will be different. So we'll test it by end of April. And things are going well. We will do a couple of more exams. By middle of May or end of May, we can close the exam, provided you don't have any personal commitments.
No personal commitments. I had it one last week, so that's done now. So I can fully dedicate my time towards.
Okay, then let us not push too much far, not needed. Let's see by end of April, I'll test it and go for it.
Thank you, Shri. I'll keep you posted with my scores on WhatsApp.
Perfect. Good wishes. Good wishes. All right. That's one more person for exam. Anyone else for the exam?
Yeah, hi Shri.
Hey, who's that?
Yogesh here.
Yogesh. Yes, Yogesh.
Actually, I'm already in touch with you on WhatsApp. So now recently I just given the mock. So I think my score got increased to 66% now. It's a sixth mock. So it's an somehow struggling for me, but I'm trying my best with your guidance and all that things. I just want
Fantastic.
to means for the mock reviews, I'm just checking the wrong answers only. So you want me to go for the right answers? You check that also?
Of course. Good you asked me. Checking the right answers is nice. We are not sure your logic matches with the answer's actual logic,
Okay.
right? So it is good practice to check your right answers also. What does it mean? If I choose in risk management, this case should be mitigated. How you chose it? My instinct says that should be the answer. Very good, nice. Let's read the logic. The logic, what I mean here is every answer will have a justification. When I read the justification, it should have been mitigated for this reason. We have to see, did your brain observe the reason what they gave there? You can question me, why should I do that, Sri? Already my answer is correct. Should I strain there? If you ask me, I will say yes, you have to. Because that logical thinking, your brain would have not observed. You thought a different logic. But this logic is coming from the justified answer. When I read it, this is going to help you like this another 4 questions in the main exam in the same model. So a person who analyzes the question with the right answers and wrong answer has a high advantage in the main exam.
Okay, cool. One more question. For the agile, means some of the questions are I don't know. Actually, it's out of scope. I could say because I have not find that type of questions in the previous exam. So, what you would suggest for me for agile? What should I do?
Why do you think it's out of syllabus or out of scope?
In the sense, some of the questions. One second.
Oh, okay. Some advanced level of agile.
Yeah, can say.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Because in our question papers, we have some questions from PMI ACP. You know PMI ACP?
Okay.
There is Agile Certified Practitioner, different certificate. That's a bit more advanced level Agile. So we have some advanced level Agile questions also there. If you face such kind of tough questions, read the justification, understand it, leave it there. Yeah.
Okay. Last but not the least, I just want to know I'm on the right path.
So right? Sorry, repeat the question.
I just want to know I'm on the right path for iterative improvement.
Of course. But how many days we have, Yogesh, for the exam?
Actually, I'm planned on 22 April.
You said
22nd April, Tuesday.
22nd. So how many days from here now? 9 days?
9 days.
9 days. Which center you're writing exam?
Hyderabad, Banjara Hills Center.
Center. Do you know the place? Have you visited there before?
Actually, this week I will going to visit the same.
Okay. Take a look of the place and check your ID card, your name spelling, first name, last name, ID cards, everything, make it clear. Let's do the groundwork clearly. Know the center properly.
Okay.
How we are going to reach a transportation, other parameters, work it out. How far it is from your place?
It's about 14 kilometers.
That's okay. Then it's pretty close for you. I don't know how the traffic is. 14 could be sometime high traffic. So message is first like the ground ready. You are good. Exam preparation, you did your groundwork clearly. Now from here to 9 days, I will connect with you in the WhatsApp to do certain things. But the main area, what I want you to focus is on the people domain. Give attention to stakeholder. Connecting stakeholder, read quality management. Connecting stakeholder, read risk management.
Okay.
Right? When a new stakeholder comes in, what will happen in quality? When the quality problem happens, what will happen in stakeholder? So that kind of reading. So read with a connection of 2 subjects, and then let's move the same path. Take a few more 60 questions exam with a short timeline, which is, you will do 80 minutes, 70 minutes, keep a clock and do this 60 questions. And share me the scores and the progress, and we'll work it out.
So, thank you.
You are on the right path. Okay. Good there. And that's an interesting thing to listen to people who are going for the exam. Anyone here for PMI ACP? Agile certified practitioner. Okay, the batch is currently going on. People will come to exam in next few weeks of time. So we have PMP and PMI ACP parallelly going on. What we'll do is we'll take a question. Now I'm going to share a question. I would expect you to look at this question, give an answer, right? I have to choose 3 answers. Okay. Right, let me share it. Where is it? Here it is. So we have a question here. Read question carefully before you go to the answer. To answer this question, you should have a bit of agile knowledge. Then you would start eliminating some answers here. Okay, let's look at your answers. I start seeing answers coming up. Okay. Gangadhar Anand has given some answers. Let's give a few minutes. Rest of them give the answer. Mhm. A, B, E. I see a few of them given that. Okay, people watching from YouTube, you can leave your answers in chat box. Let's see the answers. So coming back, the question itself. What is the key in this question? Maybe I'll pull one of them to help me. Mahesh, I see your name there. You want to give your thoughts? What is the key in the question?
Uh, Feature and the specific date.
Okay. So you need a date to deliver it. Okay. Specific features. All right. All right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 agile methods. They ask 3 agile. Agile means
3 agile methods. Methods could be the way of working.
yeah.
Shall we say like that? Way of working?
Yes.
They want something to ensure the sponsor's need can be fulfilled. Something to give a promise, right? Someone is asking how you are going to be healthy. You say that, you know what, I sleep on time, I eat healthy food. Oh, okay. Okay. You do these practices. Nice. So you sleep on time, you good food, that makes you healthy. Nice. So they're asking some of the best things, what can be done to deliver it. Now, if you want to say best things, first you have to identify what are the bad things here, isn't it? So, can one of you help me? Which can be eliminated here so that is not something which can ensure my sponsor. Ensure my sponsor is giving a confidence to my sponsor. Hey, we will make it because we do this. Can anyone help me? What can be eliminated here? One item to be eliminated.
B. Option B.
B for Bangalore, biscuits. Okay, why this is getting eliminated? Any thoughts? What is
As per my understanding, epics are converted into stories, so it's an wrong answer. What I understood.
So epics could be collection of stories or collection of features. Can we say like that?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no standard rule in Agile, but still epics could be collection of features, or sometimes they use interchangeably. Feature will have epic, but below feature we get something called user stories, isn't it?
Yes.
User story. So the way I'm saying here is stories can be broken down into granular, but just breaking down to granular is not going to make this guy confident. But the way of telling is also not looking good. Stories can be broken to epics. So I'm hearing from the people, guys, remove this one. Very good. So you have to choose three options, already one gone out. Now, this is on the bad side. Give me one good thing in this few choices. At least I have four choices right now. In this four, which one you think the best to give confidence to my sponsor?
Option E.
E.
E. Okay, what is special in this?
Incremental development.
Mental development.
Increment development reduces risk of quality delays. What is increment? Anyone in Agile want to say that? What is increment?
The way the speed.
Small
Okay.
batches of delivery.
Small batches, that's fantastic, right? Can I say small batch come from the thought process of lean management?
Correct.
In lean management, we want to carry a small packet and go early. I could carry the full load on my shoulder, but when the load is very heavy, my walking time will be pretty slow, or I may have a big bug or problem. So I'm telling that I will do incremental delivery, incremental development reduces risk of quality delays, which means if I take a small packet, I can properly do it and verify it. So I can go for the next increment, next increment. Okay, I'm agreeing with the answer E. Nice to know. So now B gone out, E is here. So one answer looks E convincing. Okay. Any other word can be convinced here. For example, let me see the names here. Yogesh said B goes out. I see that. Tanusa, you want to say why you thought CEA?
Okay, I was sure about okay, C, because requirement priorities are confirmed at each iteration, because after each iteration you probably have a iteration review, retrospective, which confirm your priorities, and you can work according to the priorities. So C
But
is a bit.
let me challenge you here. Why priority is needed? I can make my sponsor happy by delivering whatever they asked, isn't it? For example,
Some
they asked me 24 items, 24 features to deliver. Why can't I deliver all? Why should I be using the word priority here?
to maybe because to organize better so that the team can work on something which is important and which is more time consuming first, and then
Mm-hmm. Important and time consuming. Very good. Nicely said.
Value delivery.
Okay. There comes up stuff here, right? So I'm hearing about value delivery. For whom it's value?
Customer.
For the customer, and we're looking for a time box to deliver it. Now, let's look at the question itself. The company needs to be certain that the specific features will be ready. So, do we have a time box here? I have a time box, right? When I say time box, a time limit. So, I will give in a time that in the next 10 days, I need this. What do you need? A specific feature. So, requirement prioritization can help me to put that specific one.
MVP.
MVP, right? Or MMF. It goes on. So C looks good, E looks good. Right. That's nice. Let's see if someone else also can speak up. Shailendra, you want to speak up? What is your thought with the ABE? Okay, then I listen to Prajwal. Prajwal, you have an answer CDE.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Shri. Sorry, I was on mute. I joined the phone, it got stuck.
Okay. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
So my answer why I chose the option, and I tried using elimination trick what you have taught us. So I eliminated actually C and D because my way of understanding this question, because here first thing is sponsor is not convinced. The first thing which I got, and he's trying to use the agile track for the new R&D center, R&D project, and but he wants to the sponsor is willing to fulfill this approach in a agile method as well as not leaving the hybrid approach. That's my way of understanding.
Okay. So one question to you, Shailendra. You choose an answer A. Do you think a roadmap can have a detailed breakdown? You mean, what is a roadmap?
Yeah, so okay, yeah. So here again, so when I again started analyzing it after choosing this, then I thought another answer for it. Because a roadmap is a very what is it, the high level
That's right.
what is it, the stuff which shows
Yes,
us that this is the project
that's right.
goal, this is the mission and vision of this project, and this is how we go towards it. But detailed program breakdown happens only in the WBS stage when we are in that stage. So that is how. Then the second option why I choose, because being this agile question and I am purely non-agile person. I come from the construction
And
and
that's why it's a tricky. Yeah, this wordings you may not
agile
be
is
heard before.
totally different for me.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Shailendra, for sharing your inputs. Appreciate it. Let's listen to Prajwal. Prajwal, I see CDE. You want to say something?
CDE, yes. Actually, A and B, as we discussed before, like product map will be giving a high level detail, and stories can be broken down into granular. And
Okay.
C and E were the best options. And since there are three options to be selected, another one was D. And going through the D option, impact mapping can be used to group related stories. Like,
What is impact mapping? Any idea?
like as my understanding, I've thought like related stories, grouping the stories into as per the sizes.
What is the impact? Which means a collection of stories under a feature,
Collection of stories. Yes, correct.
right? You see
Yeah.
the impact of doing, for example, if I want to do something for the banking system, in the banking system, I will look out for a security related feature, and I can see the impact around that. I can group it, isn't it?
Yes,
Something I
correct.
do like that. Now, let's look at this picture, whole picture now. This question is asking, look at the last line again, last sentence. Which three agile methods can ensure the sponsor's need can be fulfilled in a hybrid project? Now, a sponsor is sitting in front of me, and this person is asking me, Shri, how can you confirm me that you guys will deliver it properly? I'm saying that I'll go with answer C. I'm saying that, you know what? We reprioritize requirements regularly. And this guy sponsor looks at me. What do you mean by prioritize? Do you think because of prioritizing, you're going to deliver everything to me? I'll say, no, 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 I'm not saying everything. You asked me specific feature. In the second sentence, you said a specific feature. So I'm going to give attention to the high priority based on what you're looking for. Then this guy questions me, what do you mean by what I'm looking for? Because it's a project, man, I given to you. And maybe I'll say that, look at here. Let's go this way. I'll say to the sponsor, first, trust us because we are going to do proper prioritization of delivering. If you give me 24 items, in this 24 items, I will know which is high priority, which is a low priority, and I'm going to spend time which is a high priority work. But the sponsor questions me, because of this one reason, do you think you want me to trust you? And you can tell that, or I will tell that, you know what, we do something like this. We do incremental development to reduce the risk. Whenever I do something on the top level, I'm going to give a small piece of work to you. So this guy questions me back, what's the benefit for me? I will say that I will give you something called early delivery. Early delivery. Again, this guy questioned me how it's going to be advantage. I say that when I give a delivery, You are going to use it. And what are you going to do? You're going to give me feedback. Feedback. Have anyone heard in Agile, they use the word fail fast. Have anyone heard about it? Fail fast.
Yes.
Yeah. Which means that in the increment, I try and check how it's working. Then I go for another increment, right? Very good. So now what I'm addressing this person is, okay, we do prioritization. We do incremental delivery of reducing the risk of failing as a whole. Rather, I'm happy to give a delivery and see what is your feedback and we move forward. And then what about the next one? I'm saying that, shall I talk about the roadmap with the granular level? This is not the way Agile works. They don't put a roadmap with all the breakdown. Stories cannot be like this way. So both are gone. Then comes a D. So D could be impact mapping. Right now we spoke about impact mapping. If I have a feature, I will see this feature, this user story, how it is having impact on other areas also. I'll do a connection on it. Now I'm showing this information to my sponsor. Hey, you know what? This is the way we are going to work. And the sponsor could feel confident or even ask me more questions. But the point is, out of this question, these three answers looks a bit more confident. I see answers from many people choose A. Do anyone chooses A because you're using product roadmap already? Is anyone using it, or is this the first time you're seeing product roadmap? Some of you seeing this product roadmap first time, the term? Yeah, roadmap is something a long or a big view or a high level view, but they will not have a detailed information. It will show only the information at the higher level. So let's see the answer itself. Here the answer comes in. Oh, so what we say here is a D and E. D, C, D, E. So valid agile methods are secure on time. Delivery include backlog prioritization at every sprint. Impact mapping for feature level view and incremental testing for secure progressive development. Now question to you. Anyone here working in Agile? And if you're working in Agile, how frequently you prioritize your backlog? That's a question. If you're working in Agile, how frequently you have observed the backlog is prioritized?
Usually once in a sprint, but
Very good. Very good.
if any urgency is there, we reprioritize twice as well.
Nice, sir. Nice. Now, who is helping to prioritize in your case?
Product owner,
Oh, nice. Nice to know. So the product owner comes from customer or your own company?
own company.
Own company. Okay, good. So you guys, is anytime challenge a product owner, why you keep this high priority?
It's not like that.
It never happens. Huh? Whenever the product owner says high, you all agree.
Yes.
Very nice team you guys have, huh? Nice people, huh? But again, the product owner knows better than anyone, but still the team can also challenge the product owner why this is high priority. Can he justify? So product owner has to come with the bullet points why she or he felt that's important. If not, it becomes like somebody is instructing and rest of them doing that, because we don't want to work like that in the year 2025, because we are called as a knowledge. What is that? What kind of workers we are? Knowledge workers. A knowledge worker is a person who questions, who think, who do something on their own capacity. It's we have to think and do. It is not something somebody says, I'll do it. Shri, is it that's the way it works? Yes, it is working in many places. Some places still it is like, yeah, a person says, rest of them do it. If we can do with more questions, we may solve this problem. Which problem? Risk of quality delays. This can be solved when people ask questions and clarifications. Aha, you learned something. How about
Yes,
one more question? Or before I jump out, what is your learning in this question? Before I jump out, any learnings in this question?
That product roadmaps are very high level.
Nice. At the high level view. Very good. This is at the high level. Impact mapping you learned, maybe. All right, let's hit one more question to see how is your rhythm or knowledge. Here it comes. Big question. You can use your paper pencil. Praveen, Mahesh, Yogesh, give an answer. Let me wait for a few more seconds to see more answers coming up. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Tanish has given answer. Okay, since I see a few answers, let me now start the question. Gangadhar has given answer. Let me pull in Gangadhar. Gangadhar, you want to say what is the interesting thing in the question, which we have to observe from your side?
How many iterations will it take to complete?
All right, so that's a target, right? The last line of the question. How many iterations it will take? But do they mention how many weeks a iteration is here? Is it?
No.
I don't think it's needed, right? Is it needed to ask?
Yeah.
So now, when you read a question, always I would have said that read last line carefully. Really? Yes, read last line much carefully. Very good. Now, question to people. What does 45, average of 45, what does it mean? What does it say here? What is this?
Sprint capacity.
Capacity, or can I use the word
Velocity.
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 velocity? Okay, I think this question is more of velocity, isn't it? Now, with 270 remaining user story points left to be completed. Now, somebody don't know velocity. Somebody never worked in Agile. This is going to be a challenging question. If you have worked in Agile, you will use a calculation. Let me listen to one of you who put the calculation. Maybe Praveen, you started the answer. So Praveen, how you made this calculation?
Yeah. 270 divided by the velocity of the team.
270 divided by 45, isn't it?
Right.
But question is, why you want to do this? Why you are doing this way? 45 division.
It's the current sprint velocity, average velocity actually. So we are
Okay.
giving the estimated answer.
Okay, let's put this way. Velocity chart. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is in one sprint, they did this much. Let's say 7 points I did. Next sprint, they did, let's say 8 points. Now I did another sprint, which is about, let's say 7.5, something like this. It should be 7. So now point here is when I say velocity, I'm finding an average of these three, isn't it? Can I say like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Velocity. So now question come back again here. I'm telling that this is the remaining work. This is remaining work. This is your team's capacity, potential, speed. I can use a different words for it. By doing this calculation, what I'm trying to see, by doing this, am I going to find out how many people I should recruit? Is that the expectation?
No.
So then why I'm doing this division and why I'm giving a number for here? What is the expectation?
Roughly estimate how many iterations will it take to complete the project.
Okay. Okay, now I'm coming to the point. The point here is how long it will take to complete. Can I say like that?
How long?
How long it will take. How long? So what you're seeing is what is your current speed? I'm checking my current car speed. Just an example, car speed, which will help me to tell if this is a speed, how long my car will reach the destination. Maybe I'm going to a movie, maybe I'm going somewhere to reach a destination. What is the speed? And how long it will take? If I know in an average I'm doing 45 points and the team is saying that it will take 6 iterations, Now, what is 6 iterations? As per Agile, how long an iteration can be there? 1,
1 to 4.
4 weeks.
1 to 4 weeks.
3, 4. It could be 1 to 4 weeks. It could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now, first let's see the answer itself. Okay, I'm seeing answer. Everyone went with A. So let me bring up the answer. The answer is a straightforward what you all did it. If the team maintains a velocity of 45, they can complete in this much of time. But the question is, if I put the same graph here, and I'm saying that so far they're running in a speed of 45 on an average. Can I expect the same speed will continue? Is my expectations right?
Not 100%. It can vary.
It can go high. It can go down, isn't it?
Yes.
Then why I'm using this to calculate?
Because it's average.
Average. You can give me an average. Now you can challenge me, Shri. If you say that this 45 is wrong, then what you propose me? No, I'm not saying wrong. But 45, if this 45, it will take 6 iterations to complete, which means I'm saying that this is a time it will take to complete. But now you can question me, if I say this to my sponsor is my key stakeholder. If you remember in management, you learned there is something called high power, high interest, isn't it? High power, high interest. So I will keep somebody high power, high interest here, who is my sponsor in a quadrant. Now the sponsor says, hey, buddy, it's nice you gave me the information. Shri is so nice. Thanks for sharing the information. But I don't want this in 6 iteration. I want in 5 iterations. Now, is this possible? Such kind of requirement come from a sponsor? Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
So what you're telling here is, on average, my speed is 45. If I want to complete 270 points, I need 6 iterations. I'm saying I need. Now they say that, no, you have to do in 5. Now, what can be your question as a project manager if they say 5? Will you negotiate for more time?
Yes.
You negotiate more time. Okay. So let's go by DSDM inverted triangle. If you heard about inverted triangle, have you heard about inverted triangle of DSDM?
Yes.
Okay. So the time is frozen. They're telling that 5 iterations. That's what they can give you. For this 5 iteration, how much they can spend? Maybe $1 million. Just a number, okay? Now, time is frozen, cost is frozen. Now, how are you going to bargain more time? In Agile, is it worth to bargain more time, or is it worth to look for?
High priority.
Now, if this person says if only 5 iteration can give you Shri, I can't give more than that, I will see is my team possible to complete it. I will go back to my team. I will check with them, guys. We are not getting 6 iterations. We're getting 5 iterations. Will you be able to complete it? My team can question back, guys, do you know what is a high priority? What is a low priority? Which means I don't want to spend my time here. What if a manager says, a sponsor says, I want everything? That's a different story. Then we have to see that do we need to add a human resource, capabilities, automation? Should I think something there also? It's not always the requirements, right? How to do also we can think. If you learned in the class somewhere, you learn this way. What to do? What is the other one?
How to do.
How to do. Now, what to do, we get a clarity. These are the high priority items, but a how to do could be of a people, could be of a technology. I will buy some tools in the market to speed up my work. So from a 6 iteration work will turn into 5 iteration because of automation, possible. But why I'm taking time to explain these parameters is finding the velocity and finding how long it will take. It's one portion of project management. The rest of a portion could go back to stakeholder management, people management. Talk about how can I speed up the work? How can I negotiate it? PMI expects this kind of knowledge in exam and post-exam, how you utilize the numbers. It's not about how do you calculate the number, but what you do with this number. That's more important. You got something now? Let's stop sharing. All right. We saw a couple of topics in these questions. Quick catch up. What you captured in these topics today? Recall. Any key points? Boom, 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 boom.
Epics are generally broken down into features and stories, and
Very good.
roadmaps and epics are high level and not detailed views of the project work essentially.
Mhm.
Backlog prioritization for Agile is very crucial,
Yes.
and incremental approach in Agile from an Agile aspect.
That's nice. Good. Thanks for sharing those highlights or key points. Fantastic. That's saying that we are top of the time right now for our Sunday prayers. It's so nice to connect weekly once to see how things are going on. I'm not policing you. We are discussing. Okay. So next week you come back on your progress, how it's going. It's a way to refresh ourselves, right? Don't always be with the book. Come this kind of program to talk. It's something like in keyboard, we have something called F5. I've seen that. Sometimes the browser will be keep on browsing. Boom, 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 boom. You press the F5, it starts reloading. So I would see this kind of discussions or connections are more important. In the book reading psychology also, it says that don't read continuously. Give a break, do something and come back. Your brain can observe better. Okay. Now, in the beginning of the class, I listened few of you getting for the examination and prepare in a consistent way. It's a pretty important. I would say most of the time, the same stuff, maintain that discipline and consistency. Once in a while, discipline will not make it happen. Discipline plus consistency, no one can touch. How can I maintain it? You are a working hard person. I know that your time goes in road, your time goes in office, but without reading at least 20 minutes, don't close your day. If it is PMP certification, once you're done with your PMP certification, read about your job at least 20 minutes. And that makes you to the top achieving person in your society. Yeah, you're the top people in the world doing PMP. Good wishes. Do well. Stay in touch. I asked some of you to communicate with me on your progress. Keep me posted. Rest of them have a fantastic Sunday. We'll connect again. See you all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sri.
One last request.
There's a question. Who is it?
Gangadhar.
Yes, Gangadhar. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to speak to you. Will that be possible or WhatsApp call or how?
We can, but today it's a bit tricky. We are starting a new PMP batch in few minutes. So I have to get into there. So leave me your messages and we'll connect either post class or another day also. Is it fine?
Maybe a quick call if possible.
Yes, you can message me. As I say, I'm getting for the class. Give me a message. We'll watch out. Then we'll connect. Sure?
Oh, sure.
Perfect. See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri.